guys, welcome back, and I am back. I am so sorry for the void in videos as far as the 31 days of tutorials. I'm gonna try and make them up, but for those of you who do not know, I came down with a very bad case of what I believe was the flu. I was running a fever, all of the more unpleasant side effects of that sickness, and it kind of had me out for the count. So I have not had a video up as far as a tutorial since Monday. It is now Friday. I'm just filmed this, got home from work. I'm about to go downstairs and edit and have this up probably very late tonight because I want to get back on track and hopefully make up those 3 video days, so the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday that I missed. So I'm going to do my best to do that for you guys. Alright guys, but enough about me. Let's talk about the look today. And I created this look today for today's tutorial. It's very vampy. Again, it's a little bit more on the monochromatic side, kind of on purpley burgundy, leaning with the lip and the eye. We went very vampy today with the deep dark lip and the deep dark smoky eye. We've got a wing going, we've got the lashes going, we've got just everything. I was just kind of wanting a really kind of fierce, smoky, vampy Vixen type look. So, but I created this look today using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. You guys know I love this palette. I don't think I've ever used it in a tutorial on my channel, but it's just my go-to palette. Mine is very well loved. I have the original packaging, so it's a little bit bigger and bulkier. But it's such a great palette. It's great for everyday use. It's old reliable for me. I use it when I don't know what to do for a look, but there's some shades in here that I just don't go to that often, and one of them is this one up here called Cherry Cordial, which is a beautiful burgundy shade. And that's the shade I used to create this deep dark smoky look today. Again, I'm trying to kind of expand my view on palettes, and this is not one that I usually do a really deep dark dramatic look with. It's kind of more of an everyday soft kind of casual look. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited to see how I got this look. If you are, then definitely stick around, and I will see you guys after the tutorial. Alright guys, I've already primed my eyes. I just used my concealer again today, so we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it. So first off, we're going to kind of do things a little bit backwards today. I did it on this side just to kind of check it out, and I really liked how it turned out, so we're just going to go with it. So first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Studio paint pot in the shade Pomegranate Punk, and I'm just taking a BH Cosmetics like concealer brush, flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to start spreading that color all over the lid. This is just going to give a nice base for that Cherry Cordial shade to stick to. Whenever I'm doing a smoky look, I like to have a nice base for it, like when I'm doing like a full on all over the lid dark smoky look, because it just is going to add a layer of just kind of opacity and consistency in the color across the lid. And I'm going to take that just above the crease on the outer corner, and I'm going to take this all the way to the inner corner. Now I'm just going to take a flat shader brush from MASH. This one has got kind of a funky angle to it, but I really like it just because it's perfect for kind of cutting the crease, you know, or getting in there just and really packing shadow on the crease. So we're going to go into the Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to pick up this shade, right here. I'm terrible at this, called Cherry Cordial. Cherry Cordial is like a deep matte with sparkles in it. It's a really pretty burgundy shade, but the texture of this one is probably one of my least favorites in the palette, which is one of the reasons why I never reach for it that much. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to start packing it on to the lid with that brush. And I do have a layer of Coty Airspun down, just because I know that I am going to have some fallout, and that's just going to protect my foundation since that's already on. I'm just going to go in with that brush and just, like I said, just pack it on till it's nice and dark and opaque. I'm just taking a $1 e.l.f. brush. This is just the eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to kind of start blending out the edges. And if it's not perfect, that's, guys, you know my philosophy. That's okay. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here called Semi Sweet with that same e.l.f. brush. And we're going to kind of do that the reverse of what I normally do. I usually lay down the transition and then go in with the deeper colors. And this time we're kind of building from the deeper colors out. Just tried something new for the smoky eye, because I always seem to lose color, a lot of color when I do my smoky eyes and it kind of loses intensity. So I wanted to do it this way, see if it worked a little bit better. And so far, I'm liking it. Now I'm going to pick up a BR2 50 brush or a Pro Blend Fluff brush from Coastal Scents. And we're going to go into this shade right here called Milk Chocolate. And what we're going to do is really start buffing that out and blowing out those deeper colors. So again, we're still doing the gradient, still incorporating a whole bunch of different shades from the palette. Just kind of doing it backwards today. You know, guys, and sometimes things work for you in almost every single instance, so you think, oh, I've got to do it that way, and if a look or a style doesn't work for me using that technique, I can't, you know, vary from that because I know that the way I do it works and gets me a nice blend. But, you know, sometimes you just got to step outside the box and try something a little bit different just to see where it gets you. And I'm just going to take that same brush and we are going to take the shade right here called Salted Caramel. And we're just going to run that right over Milk Chocolate just to warm it up. So now I'm just going to take a Wet n Wild fluffy brush with no more product on it. That is looking a little crazy intense right now. That's okay. I'm just going to kind of soften it up and pick up some of that product, some of that color, just diffuse it a little bit. So we've got a nice blend going on. And then I'm going to take up a BRC S02 brush, which is just a nice fluffy eyeshadow brush. And we are going to pick up the shade White Chocolate, which is this shade right here. And we're just going to start defining the brow. And this is a great way for toning down any color that's gotten too high, kind of bringing some lightness and some kind of height back to the look. Then I'm just going to take that fluffy brush again, just blend it all out. All right, now we're going to start working on the liner and really creating that smoky look. I'm going to go in with my Milani Liquid Like eyeliner pencil in black, and I'm going to line my waterline and tightline. And if I get a little bit of it smudged, I don't want to get it up on my upper lash line, but if you do, it's not that big of a deal. Just really want to reiterate the lash line here. So now what I'm going to do is take a BRC S01 brush and we're going to go back in with that Cherry Cordial shade right there. And we're going to start smoking out that black liner. Alright, so you can see we've got a very dramatic dark line going right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to start really kind of softening that up. So with that same BRC S01 brush, we're going to go back in to this shade right here, which again is called Semi Sweet. Just with the lighter brown shade, we're kind of softening up that smokiness. And now I'm just going to take a little bit of the shade Strawberry Bonbon on a BRC S06 brush. And we're just going to smoke that out, kind of soften it up underneath the eye. Alright guys, I'm going to throw on some mascara, just the Pure Fully Charged Mascara on my upper and lower lashes. And then I'm also going to throw on a pair of, just kidding. Then I'm also going to throw a pair of my Cherry Blossom Demi Whispies on. I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Guys, I am obviously out of practice because I totally forgot that we're doing a wing too. So I did throw on a little bit of a wing just to help accentuate those lashes. I am so sorry. Can you still tell I'm still kind of out of my mind and not 100%? So sorry. But let's go ahead and finish up the eyes. So I'm just going to take a BRC S08 brush from Coastal Scents and we are going to go into Champagne Truffle right here. And we're just going to use this to highlight the eye. And I'm just going to place that right there just on the inner corner. Just to really brighten up this very, very dark and dramatic look. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that shade and put it right underneath the brow bone. Alright guys, and then we're going to zoom out and do the rest of the face. So not only did I forget to tell you that I was doing liner, my eye is not watering. It's a good first tutorial back, guys. I'm sorry. You're having to deal with me. But let's contour the face. I'm going to take my BRC S25 brush and the NYX Cheek Contour Duo in Double Date. And I'm just going to take the contouring side and just start working on the cheeks. I'm not going to use bronzer today, so I really want this to be a soft contour. So I'm going to angle my brush up and just kind of really, really blend it out. I'm going to take a little bit of this contour right underneath the chin as well and along the jawline. Alright guys, I want to go very soft on the blush because we're doing very dramatic on the eyes, and we're also going to be doing a very dramatic lip. So I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Afterglow blush in Fetish with that same brush. Just going to tap it off. Going to add some soft color to the cheeks. Guys, before I go into highlight today, I'm going to go into my Ambient Lighting Powder palette, and we're just going to kind of mesh everything all together. Alright guys, for blush today, I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. small tapered brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit of Champagne Truffle. Take that right above the brow. Alright guys, so that's the face done. So I'm going to go in with my Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. Alright guys, for lips today, I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick in Icon, which is a really, really deep, dark purple. Guys, this eye is absolutely fighting me. Do you see that? Do you see that? So irritating. Always. It's always this eye. But guys, yeah, this is the finished look. I went ahead and just went over that Icon lipstick from BH Cosmetics with my Tattoo Junkie lip paint in in Vixen. Such a great deep dark purple lipstick, and just added some depth and dimension that I was missing with that one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of more monochromatic, deep dark, vampy look. I know we did a monochromatic soft romantic look with the Revealed 2 palette. I wanted to kind of take that same idea, but you know, kind of turn it on its head and do something just very vampy and kind of fierce and just woman in charge, because I love those types of looks and I just love the way they make me feel. But yeah guys, that's the tutorial featuring the Chocolate Face 2 bar palette, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Again, and one of those other, very much like the Lorac Pro palette, it's one of those great everyday neutral palettes that has so many deep, dark, wonderful glamorous pops of color that I think many people, including myself, are guilty of neglecting. So I wanted to kind of take it to the edge and kind of expand its possibilities today. So I hope you guys like this look. Again, I think I'm still on half a brain right now because I know I forgot to film the liner. I am so sorry about that, guys. I'm getting back into the swing of things. It's amazing what a 3-day, you know, hiatus will do for your headspace. But I hope you guys like this tutorial. I am so glad to be back. Thank you again for checking on me and all your well wishes. You guys are the best. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, having a rockin' week, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.